Alright, everybody, will just in time. We're going to do part 3 of the OBS setup today. What we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through the back door where it says settings over here on the side. And you want to click that, and it's going to open up this box right here. Now, in the general tab is what you want to go to first, and you want to make sure that it's in English. And then that second tab right here is where you can't really see my cursor too good, but right there is a side tab. You can either have it in light or dark. I prefer dark because I can see the screen better in dark, so I have dark in there, as you can see. And then the rest of the page is basically left untouched because it will work just fine. And I'm going to scroll down. As you can see, any of the boxes that are checked, just leave them that way. And then when you get done with this page, just go to stream in the next section. And you'll come up with, let me move the camera a little bit for you guys here so you can see the top of the page. And you can see it says YouTube Gaming at the top. You want to make sure that's what you have. And then in the next one you want to see primary YouTube request server, and if you click on those little arrows you'll drop down, and most of them only have one. After you set that first one, see that first one drops down, it will say things like Twitch, YouTube Gaming. That's what we want. And then there's several others depending on what you're using. Twitter, other ones, Mixer, Smartcast. There's all different kinds of them in there, but make sure that you just have primary YouTube request server. And then the next one, this is the key one right here, you guys. It is the stream key. Any of you guys that do Hangouts know you have to have that stream key as well. But in OBS, in order for you to pick up your YouTube channel, you'll have to go all the way back to your YouTube live streaming page. You scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says stream key. You unhide it so that the letters are in there, and then you highlight it by double clicking on it and right clicking and copying that key, and then you bring it over here and you paste it right in to this place right here where my cursor is. That's where you put your YouTube stream key. That's very important. You cannot stream without that stream key, you guys. I'm telling you, you have to have it. So make sure that you go to YouTube live streaming, go down to the bottom where it says stream key, unhide the text, double click on it and copy it, and bring it over here and paste it in where it says stream key under stream in the settings. Okay, the next one is output, where as you can see an output, it says up here I have it set for advanced, because I changed some of the stuff in here. The second one down here where you see it, you want to make sure that your audio track is 1. We're under streaming first right here, so the first one is audio track 1. Then your encoder is times 284. You want to make sure that you enforce that streaming service with this box right here where my cursor is. The next box is blank. Down here where it says rate control, you want to put in there CBR. Now on the next, if you open that box, I'll show you why. If you open that box, there's several things in there. It says CBR, that has ABR, has VBR. But CBR is what you want for YouTube, so you want to make sure you put CBR in there. The next one is bitrate. Now I have mine set at 40,000. I use a laptop, so if you use a gaming computer or something, you may want to just play with that button until you get your bitrate right. But start at 40,000 and you'll be good and safe, okay? Then go down to where it says use custom buffer size, leave that blank. Go to keyframe interval, and again, if you open it up, doesn't have anything. You have to add that in there. So if you look, I have 0 in there, and then your CPU usage, if you look, you'll have, let me drop this down for you. You have all these different types in here: super fast, fast, easy. There's all kinds of them. I have super fast on mine because my system seems to run better on that. Profile none, tune none, and then your time is blank as well. That takes care of your streaming on that. For your recording, go over to your recording setting right here at the top. See where my cursor is? And you'll want to make sure that your audio track is 1. You want to make sure your recording format is MP4. MP4. Now, if you open that up and look, it's MP4, FLV, MOV, MKV. There's several options in there, but FLV will work, but I use MP4. That works for my system. So either use MP4 or FLV, either one, and that's for your recording. So you can also do some, not just streaming, but videos as well. And then custom mixer settings, you want to leave that blank. The rescale, you want to leave that blank. The rate control is CBR, as you can see. The bit rate is 40,000. That's all the same. So go to up here where my cursor is, go to audio. Now this one I have not touched anything in, so I go back up here, replay. Replay is pretty simple. There's nothing there for you to even mess with. So now let's take our cursor over here to where it says audio. Click on that, and this is your audio. As you'll be able to see it, don't let it overwhelm you. You'll go down here to where it says auxiliary audio device. That's your microphone. You want to make sure that's set up to the microphone that you're using. If you're using 2 microphones, then you will need to change that as well in this one right below it. But I don't have but 1 microphone, so I use this one here because that's the one I have. And then down here where it says audio meter decay, you want that to be fast. F-A-S-T, fast. And that's pretty much for this page here. So then we're going to go right into video. That's right over here, video. You want to go to base, you want it to be. And you drop this down. You can see that there's several there. I have mine set 1980, 1080. Like I said, depends on what system you have, what you want to run, how good you want it to look. And then your output scale resolution is the next one down. And that's 1280 at 720. And as you can see, I have several of them in there in the little drop down menu here. But I have 1280, 720 for mine. So that might be a good starting point for you to start at, and then if it doesn't work right, go back into your settings, reset it, and just keep doing it until you find the one that works for your system. Down scale filter is Lancos, and it's because it's the sharpest picture that you'll be able to get. And then your FPS, and that's foot per second. Just about everybody uses that 30. 30 is a good FPS number for YouTube. So after you get all that stuff done, you don't need to go in. Well, you can do hotkeys, but I don't do any hotkeys. Hotkeys are pretty self-explanatory if you're a gamer. Then when you get all that done, you want to come down to the very bottom. And I've got you just right down here to the very bottom. Hold on. And just hit OK. Whoops. Then you're going to come right back to your regular stream. Hi guys, that's me in the picture. I don't have my green screen behind me, but that is me. So, okay, now we have done everything that you need to do in settings. And now with what I taught you before, along with this video, you are now dangerous enough to try to go and do some live streams. Now, my recommendation is not to do a live stream right away. What I would do is I would go ahead and record a couple of live streams and then go back and play them back and make sure that they are going to work properly for you. If they don't, go into your settings, make a few key adjustments, and then you can actually set it up for a timed live stream. You guys know how to do that in YouTube. You simply go to live stream, set up a future event, you can do it that way. And you can set it, instead of putting it to public, put it to private. And then you could do a private stream where you're just you and the camera and make sure everything works properly. And then as soon as you get everything, all the little iron stuff put together, then you're ready to do your first live stream. And trust me, it may not go perfectly, but it will be better than just thinking that you have it and going for it. So that's my suggestion, and that's my way of telling you this is how you set up OBS. Remember that stream key is the important part. That's about all I have for you guys for today. So this will be part 3 of the OBS tutorial, and now you have all 3 parts. If you put all 3 parts together, you will be able to go up and start live streaming and having a little bit of fun by putting the background in and stuff. Oh yeah, you'll have to go buy some green material and put it on a frame, or like I do, I just stapled mine to a wall, and make sure you have that green background so that when I turn around you guys can see just the picture behind yourselves. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on the community board here on YouTube, or send me an email. My email is in my About section. I'd be glad to try to answer any questions you guys may have about it. It's pretty simple stuff. I would even be willing to come in and do a private session with you so that we can get it set up while you and I are face to face, something like that. But for now, that's all there is to it. Just go check it out, have a little bit of fun, and I'll see you guys out there, okay? Thanks for watching.